Getting into the game, local fans and businesses speak about local teams in the NFL playoffs. Good evening, I'm Brian Wilk. We'll have that story coming up. But first tonight, it was a busy night for Erie police after they responded to reports of a car into a building. According to police, they were called to the scene shortly before midnight for an intoxicated driver crashing into the house, causing major damage in the 300 block of West 10th Street. The driver was taken to a local hospital with unknown injuries. Charges are pending. A late morning accident injures one man in Meadville. East Mead Fire Department was called out to a vehicle rollover around 11:20 this morning. According to witnesses at the scene, the van was traveling east on Route 27 when the driver lost control and rolled over. Route 27 was closed for a short time. The driver of the van refused transport and was treated at the scene. Let's turn to weather now. Meteorologist Craig Flint, he's got your Fox First forecast. Hey, Craig.
Hi, Brian. Good evening to you. Good evening, everyone. So not a bad day. Pretty nice to end the weekend. And I think we have a couple more opportunities to see the sun, which we've been longing for, right? Certainly nice to see that yesterday and then again today. And we still have a good deal of clear sky over parts of the area here. Let's take a look live as we look downtown towards the Bicentennial Tower at State Street. There are some clouds that will be drifting through as well. So you look up tonight, you'll see some clouds, you'll see some stars. High and dry on Storm Tracker. And a temperature of 29 degrees with no wind. So temperatures will be dropping into the 20s tonight to near 30. And we should have some brightening at times through the day on Monday. Your complete forecast coming up in just a few minutes. Brian, over to you.
Thank you, Craig. Police continue to investigate shots fired on Erie's east side. According to Erie City Police, shots were fired around East 28th and Perry Streets overnight. Over 10 shell casings were found in the area. No suspects were arrested and police continue to investigate. A former Erie auto dealer who served time behind bars on fraud charges wants his scheduled supervision to end early. Adam Weaver does not want the public to know why he wants out early, according to reporting in the Erie Times News. His supervised release is scheduled to end this September. His lawyers filed a motion to have the reason why the request was made sealed and kept private. This request is opposed by the U.S. Attorney's Office in Erie. Senior U.S. District Judge David S. Sircone has scheduled a virtual hearing for February 2nd to review the seal request. In 2017, Weaver pled guilty to one count of conspiracy to commit wire fraud. The scheme involved his family business, Rick Weaver Buick GMC. In April of 2018, Adam Weaver was sentenced to 4 months in federal prison, followed by 6 months of home detention and then 3 years of supervised release. States are running into logistics and funding issues in getting Americans vaccinated, and experts fear the slowed pace could put us well behind schedule on getting back to normal. Fox News correspondent CHRISTINA Coleman has more.
A disco party vaccination drive at this Wisconsin nursing home sought to add some fun to getting the shot. People over 75 are in one of the highest risk groups, and seniors in long-term care facilities are among the first in line to get theirs.
This is just one step closer to hopefully things getting back to normal, to reuniting our residents with their families.
State and local governments have voiced concerns about not having enough funding for the rollout and a lack of information on how many vaccine doses they'll get and when they'll arrive. The federal government recently approved nearly $9 billion to fund the effort, but it will take time to reach the states. People trying to sign up for an appointment have also complained about broken or unresponsive websites.
We are making plans to have a call center so that people who have trouble registering online can actually call and receive an appointment.
The American Hospital Association estimates around 1.8 million people will need to be vaccinated every day in order to achieve widespread immunity by the summer. The current rate is less than half that number. Several states have been opening up stadiums and convention centers to serve as mass vaccination centers to try to pick up that pace.
We can offer space, we know logistics, we know how to deal with crowds, with people, and we have the manpower to handle that.
Some experts have recommended potentially getting the military involved in the rollout, which could allow vaccination centers to work around the clock to meet the demand. In Los Angeles, CHRISTINA Coleman, Fox 66 News.
Here are the latest COVID-19 numbers for our region and across the state. The State Department of Health reporting 149 new positive cases in Erie County Sunday. The total number since March now stands at over 13,000. In Crawford County, 59 new cases reported. Warren County up 4 new cases. Ashtabula County rising by 37. Across the Commonwealth, an additional 7,506 cases were reported on Sunday. The total at over 720,000. 103 more people have died. That brings the total to 17,770. Well, some local businesses are seeing the impact and potential dollar signs of the Bills, Browns, and Steelers making it to the playoffs. Chelsea Swift had a chance to speak with some business owners and fans that are really excited about tonight's game.
A Pittsburgh Steelers fan doing some shopping at the Mill Creek Mall. He says he couldn't find any Steelers gear in his area.
I came all the way from Cleveland because I could barely find Pittsburgh Steelers stuff down in that area. So I came all the way from Cleveland, Ohio to get me some stuff for my house.
Some Browns fans doing some shopping say it's exciting to buy gear and support their team in the playoffs after many years of waiting.
I think it's just fun now because we are a winning team right now to go and support and buy, and it's just a good time right now.
Support the small businesses. It's very important. It really is. I came in to see if I can get something new.
Brian Bowers, the owner of a local sporting goods store, Sports Obsession, says with all 3 teams in the playoffs, the Bills, the Browns, and the Steelers, jerseys have been hard to keep on the shelves.
Browns have been flying off the shelves, and we just got more in, so it's a good news. But it's the hardest to keep inventory in for the first time ever. We were running out of stuff.
The owner of one local sports bar and restaurant says he's waited over 15 years to see these 3 local teams make it to the playoffs.
I've actually been waiting 16 years for this, to have 3 local teams in. I always said that'd be the best football season for business.
Myotis adding he's thankful restaurants were able to reopen before the NFL playoffs.
Buffalo Bills yesterday, there was tons of fans out, and we're expecting a big night tonight with the Pittsburgh-Cleveland game.
Chelsea Swift, Fox 66 News.
And Mike Fenner will have the latest with the Browns and Steelers matchup coming up in sports. And coming up on Fox 66 News, the Democrats likely moving on their second impeachment of President Trump on Monday. We'll have the latest from Washington, plus lending a hand. A Pennsylvania couple is giving back to helping their favorite restaurant get through difficult times, and duck and cover a massive snowball fight taking place in Spain as the country celebrates its first snow in a decade.
See news happening? Shoot it, then send it to us via Facebook or the Your Erie To Go app on your smartphone. See it, shoot it, send it.
I'm attorney Grant Travis, and for decades I've been